It's the secret book. And that's how Spirit Book Karma. There she is, right behind you the whole damn time, right? In the shadows, just waiting. Darn complex. I'm done with work. Can we meet up? I'll see you in court. So there's a lot of things that she's hiding and or, again, keeping secret when it comes to him. Rigged games. How does Jay-Z currently feel about Beyonce? Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey, let's get into this collective reading for the collective. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Okay, sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You gotta watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Okay, so really quickly, the download. Things are getting ready to look a little weird. And I have to use the word weird because that's how collective energy will see it. But it is a revelation. Like, it is literally, I'm seeing what looks like a split and then a shedding of layer, and then the light is very luminous. Okay. And so in order for the collective to have change, in order for that, you have to unveil what has been hidden. Does that make sense? You have Spirit. I'm hearing unearth. I'm hearing remove the covering. I'm hearing you have to know the truth in order to heal, in order to live amongst what is coming. Okay? There's a newness. And Spirit just wants to reveal what has been hidden, to reveal the truth. Okay, and so let's just see where this reading goes. All right, Spirit is acknowledging to the collective that there has been lipstick on a pig. It's being communicated upon that it does affect the heart chakra. There's imbalance in the heart chakra. When the heart chakra has imbalance and or delays, these chakras above it and below it are not in alignment, because at the heart chakra, it is the center. Not listening to your higher intuitive self, needing to tap in, desiring to tap in, but having no say-so, having no willpower, having that haze and daze. So there's a lack of intuition, okay? There's also needing to get grounded, not knowing who you are and whose you are. Okay, and then this is all wrapped around passion for romance and passion for business. And this is, Spirit is acknowledging deceit. This is deceit. This is deceitful. This energy, pouring your energy into this is deceitful. Okay. It's deceitful. Spirit is acknowledging that there's artificial denial, cover-up, trickery, superficiality, frivolity, foolishness, and we need to take a closer look, we being the collective, that we've been lured out into this emotional abyss, unable to swim, unable to survive, just barely making it in the energy of emotion, okay? Spirit says at the hands of a water sign. But because of hankering, there's this temptation to lure someone out in the expectation of add or intimacy, a proposal and a message of love. Okay. The Spirit said you've been hoodwinked. Is that the word? Is that the word? Okay. Hold on. Bamboozled. And Spirit says you've been silenced. Thank you. Moving forward, there's something that you need to do. And when I say you, please acknowledge I'm talking in regards to the collective. Be quiet. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Okay? As you move forward in this journey, as more things are revealed, not just in the universe, but in your own personal universe, in your world. You must have silence, discretion, contemplation, equanimity, consideration, and privacy. This is no longer going to work. At some point, the collective is going to have to acknowledge that this obstacle is maneuverable. You can do it. You can change. You can move beyond this obstacle. Does that make sense? Because this is keeping the collective away from their energy, their place of peace, their place of resilience, their strength, because you're too busy over here eating the grass, thinking that the grass is greener, and it's not. Okay, there's boredom, monotony, small-mindedness. Branch out, move on. Novelty is needed. Spirit is acknowledge what in the world, like what in the world is going on. Okay, people are trying to put their boats into the water, trying to gain direction. Again, emotional and or it could be attached to a water sign, but just seeking fulfillment, enthusiasm, following bliss and money, passion projects to you. The energy is that this is no longer going to work. This is no longer going to be viable. Once, truth is revealed, we can no longer operate in that energy. Just do you. No, it's not gonna be a part of it. It's going to be more about collective work, right? What is the message to the collective around what's happening in the world? Okay. Nemetona. Create an altar or visit a powerful place to connect with the divine. And so this is, again, y'all, Spirit got me up out the bed for this one. This is where we are moving into. Spirit also wants to acknowledge that the things that you've heard, you've been told were negative, harmful, powerless, bad. This is why you have the haze and the days. This is why you're not connected to your higher intuitive self. And the energy is just encouraging that people understand this is power. There is power in this. Okay. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Your sacred place is within you now. By creating an altar or visiting a sacred site, you connect with the symbols and energy that have been infused with meaning and prayer over the centuries. Don't take these symbols lightly, for they are powerful indeed. When you connect with sacred symbols, you help your inner sanctity find a home in the outer world. You also tap into the ancient wisdom and spiritual grace of the old ways. Ashe. Explore spirituality through sacred symbols and sites, and allow your soul to joyfully meander among the various ways available to you to unite with the divine. It is not a matter of how you connect, but that you do so frequently. Ashe. To walk the labyrinth, to clear the energy in your home with sage prayer, toning, invoking Archangel Michael, or other space clearing methods. And this is going to welcome the change. Spirit is saying that is coming, because change is coming. Remember on what is that show? Oh my God, it's going to Serafina. Freedom is coming tomorrow. Y'all remember that? All right, what in the world? Message to the collective. What in the world? It's going to be a lot of protests. And this is in regards to a sports scandal. And this is going to bring a lot of change. It feels like this is going to be a tower moment. This is going to be a sudden change, strong momentum. This feels like a tower moment. Air sign energy could be, in fact, connected to an air sign, and or just acknowledging this is going to change the minds of people and things, that this is going to unearth a lot of situation. And let me just go ahead and say this too, because when we're talking about what in the world, Spirit is also acknowledging that there is something that is coming down the pipeline. In the religious music sector. Thank you, Spirit. It's going to be very expository. Spirit said this is your exodus. Okay. Okay. What in the world? All right. Message to the collective about what's happening in the world, the change that is being revealed. What does the collective need to know? We do get magical map shifter in reverse. 52 is significant, 7 is significant. Reversed, the magical map shifter card may bring you the opposite of what you seek. Perhaps you're in denial about your situation and refuse to see the truth. Or maybe you've been traveling down a path that has constantly led you to a field of poppies. Like in Hollywood. No, okay. Keep going. Where you fall asleep and dream of desires that never find their form. To have the life you really want, you must match its vibrational energy and resonate with it. Sometimes our greatest hurts and disappointments are what awaken us to our need to shift to a higher frequency. Let me say that again. Because energy is heavy. Okay, let's try it again. Sometimes our greatest hurts and disappointments are what awaken us to our need to shift to a higher frequency. That is why Spirit has me up at this hour to tell y'all what in the world. It is shifting us to our higher frequency. If your heart aches because someone is breaking it, this discomfort will lead you to a more authentic life. Don't linger in the pain or blame the magical shapeshifter for alerting you to the illusion you clung to. Know that treasure lies elsewhere and can be recovered once you've been healed. And once you heal the wound, that is reflected in those who come to you as catalysts for growth. Okay? And let's pause right there. Some of us are moving, operating, functioning with a hurt wound, a wound to the soul. It's time to heal. It's time to heal. Do not repeat the cycle. Do not move around as if you are not hurt or you've been hurt. It's time to heal. As you experience yourself transforming into the higher version of yourself, you'll come to understand that you're always fortunate when you meet up with a magical map shifter. There's a magical map shifter. There's a magical shift that is happening before us. Some of us are aware that this energy is very much so present. Some of us aren't. What in the world? What's the message to the collective around this change, this shift? There's an energy of bankrupt when it comes to this shift and what is happening mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, literally, figuratively, right? And it's going to have people in their head overthinking, stressed, and overanalyzing. But move in silence. It's the second time Spirit has said, shh, don't worry about that. Don't get caught up in that. Don't. What do you want them to do? Easier said than done. What do you want the collective to do? Not clarity, not the third eye. Okay, not the number one, new beginnings. I'm here for this message. Come through, Spirit. When people will not weed their own mind, they are apt to be overrun by nettles. New ideas, breakthroughs, and increases in finances and resources are all indicated, and you should trust your own judgment. There's a strong change chance of triumph over a difficult challenge and the opportunity for sudden growth in what you are currently undertaking. Relationships will be focused on the physical, with lust, sex, passion high on the agenda. Be careful of overthinking, self-sabotage, and roadblocks placed by others. Did you hear what I just said? It's so interesting. 4 is significant. Spirit is acknowledging 4 is significant. I also see, what symbol is that? I see that Virgo symbol. Okay. Again, there is a strong chance of triumph over a difficult challenge and the opportunity for sudden growth in what you are currently undertaking. Relationships will be focused on the physical, with lust, sex, passion high on the agenda. Be careful of overthinking, self-sabotage, and roadblocks placed by others. This is what's coming. This is why Spirit said move in silence. This is why Spirit said people are overthinking, stressing, overanalyzing. They're bankrupt. They're in this energy of the lower and staying in that lower chakra, that root chakra. And it's not purposeful. It's not serving. Okay. And so we must have clarity moving forward. The collective must have clarity, because there will be breakthrough. And this energy of bankrupt, don't worry about that, because there will be an increase in finance and an increase in resources if you can stay focused and trust your own judgment. I say to the ancestors, I say to the universe. Message to the collective about what's going on in the world. Trust the path. 5 is significant. Spirit just keeps saying trust, trust, trust. Things will be revealed. The veil is thinning, but we need to trust. Okay. Setbacks are a part of your growth. You are trying to figure out what to do. The answer is do the right thing. You are way more than the present moment. There is a spiritual solution for every challenge. You have a need for the very structures and guidance you usually run away from. You are on a path, my beloved. You are trying to fit into a group, but you naturally stand out. Traditional structures are your friend in this moment. In other words, don't rock the boat. Wounded healer. Take care of yourself. How many times is Spirit going to say the collective is wounded? Yes, your pains and traumas allow you to help others. Turn this energy of love inward now. It's time to heal yourself. The shaman is very present. I was getting ready to pick this deck up, but Spirit is acknowledging that this is acknowledging alignment. We see pyramids. We see planets. It seems like everything is coming into alignment. Everything is adding up. Everything is getting in line. We do see the third eye again. We see this symbol here, fingers coming together as such, representing peace. We also see the Ankh, the mother and the father. This is not just physical energy, but this is spiritual energy at the heart of it, wanting peace, but also acknowledging that it's time to get in alignment. It's time to have structure. It's time to have peace. It's time to communicate this energy. It's time to know who you are and whose you are. Okay, Spirit is also acknowledging ancient wisdom is stepping forward. Ancient wisdom is coming forth. Ancient wisdom is speaking into the ear of the collective that is listening and that is awake. Okay, Spirit is saying that there's nothing new under the sun. What a common phrase. Okay, what is the message to the collective around what is happening in the world? Stuck in the past, needing to heal their inner childhood wound. Something about wound and being wounded. And Spirit is acknowledging, we know. We're trying to fix it. Okay? Trying to fix it. Yeah. Subconsciously, Spirit is acknowledging that there's this need for love and union, relationships, values, alignment, and choices. Spirit is trying to fix it. I'm in the middle of the deck, though. Spirit is trying to fix it because this is no longer working. There's a lack of teamwork and there's a disregard for skill with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. What is the biggest obstacle for the collective at this moment as truth is being revealed? Oh, why is this card in the deck? Biggest obstacle, egotism, disrepute, a lack of confidence, and a fall from grace is an obstacle with the 6 of Wands in reverse. naivete, foolishness, recklessness, and risk-taking is an obstacle with the Fool card in reverse. Recovery from financial loss is an obstacle. Spiritual poverty is an obstacle with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This financial loss is going to hit some people really hard. Spirit wants me to say something. I'm just trying to get it how to figure out to say. But finances and financial loss, okay? The system. Another obstacle is misalignment of values, broken home and or marriage. The Ten of Cups. How does the collective stay on the righteous path, Spirit? What does the collective need to do? Thank you. Spirit is acknowledging that the collective needs to acknowledge that there is a temporary depression, that there is a lack of success, that they're not happy. You have to say it. Again, it feels like the unveiling of something, hidden truths. Spirit also wants to acknowledge that this manifestation has clearly only been about what can you give me? How can you give me? What can you give me? How can you give me? Take, greed. It's been all focused on new financial opportunity, prosperity, and manifestation of having things individually, not collectively, individually. And so Spirit is acknowledging that in order to have this newness, this freedom, this newfound freedom, that it needs to be recognized that we've been dealing and operating in a lower vibration, lower tier, that we've only been requesting and manifesting things such as money and wealth and new opportunities for self, that we have been in bondage under some form of a spell of addiction, sexuality, and materialism. Avoiding conflict and increasing our focus on goals. Spirit says focusing on money and sufficiency. Spirit also says ego, a lack of confidence, and a fall from grace. We have to bring that energy to the light if we want to move forward. We have to unveil what is hidden, what we've been trying to hide. It's like that rug. When you keep trying to push shit under the rug, that's what Spirit is acknowledging. The truth, you have to, not just in the world, but in your universe, right? Spirit said, and then we can move on. But we have to accept. Like, they say the first step in healing is acknowledging. That's what this feels like. And we have to forgive. We have to forgive. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.